this week. Let's start the countdown underground, Mario.
At number 3 is a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type. Take a look.
Social webs.
Yes.
What up, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in. Y'all know what it is, man. A lot of news topics to get into. A lot of ish going on, transpiring out here in the blogosphere. And real quick, y'all seen that clip in the beginning there. King Spider. Comment if y'all fluck with this guy's ish. You know, very athletic individual. Been killing it on the gram and other social media sites. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just going viral day after day. But what show is that with AC Slater? Real quick, let's keep it a buck, man. AC Slater, when it comes to like hosting those anchor positions or whatever the fuck you want to call it, a digital media correspondent, I don't know. But he's been killing the game, right? Like, everyone thought Zach Morris was going to be the dude all these years later. But AC Slater has by far, had way more success. Comment if any of y'all fuck with that show Nip Tuck as well. He had a character on that show. Fucking crazy ass show. It was like some kind of twisted, soap opera in a sense, right? But yeah, AC's really got that bag with all these hosting jobs. But anyways, King Spider going viral, making it to this whatever show that was. But that ish makes me want to just get up, go outside, start running around, trying to do backflips off the hand railings and ish. You know what I mean? I guess Instagram is starting to do subscriptions as well. I don't know if they're selling them or whatever, but I saw the King Spider dude talking about for exclusive content, make sure you're, subscribed to me. So I don't know if it's like you pay or what, but I don't know. Like, do y'all think anyone will ever rival YouTube, another platform? Like, I know people stream on Twitch and all that, but it seems like YouTube is just on top of the game. I don't know. Comment. Let me know what y'all think. But moving along in other news, MILK74, as I always say, love him or hate him, we know this dude's platform is successful. You know what I'm saying? He never stopped grinding, always kept pushing. And it seems he's finally hit that first milestone of 100,000 subscribers. So, Coffee, you know what I'm saying, made sure to say, congrats, Milk, on your success. I threw up a post or whatever, but it seems a lot of individuals are skeptical of this 100,000 subs. Jay Millie, Sensei, some other individuals is like, yo, Coffee, word is Milk bought those subs. Now, we've heard of this practice supposedly, or not supposedly, there is people that most definitely has bought subscribers, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Like, in my opinion, Milk's had very organic growth, right? Like, he did a whole live stream talking about it from day one, getting out of work, doing streams and videos and whatnot in the cut, out on the block, all the way to the balcony where he is now, right? But when, I was saying this, like, I guess more or less we're going to see what happens when he gets that plaque, right? If he gets that plaque, because from my understanding, this platform does like a very careful auditing process before that. But like I said, I thought his channel growth has gone very organic, but cats are saying, no, Coffee, you're right about that, but it was at the very tail end. They're saying he jumped up 30K overnight, and now they're talking about the subs going backwards. I'm like, nah, come on, Milk wouldn't do that, would he? Like, what do y'all think? Let me know. Did he go up a crazy amount of subs? As we know, a lot of ish has been going down in the blogosphere with Milk. One of his main adversaries just kind of got deaded off and turned over a whole new leaf.
You must have thought it was White Boy Day. Huh? It ain't White Boy Day, is it? Oh, man, it ain't White Boy Day.
He's a pimp, and he's a white guy who thinks he's black. And I said, okay, I'll do it. And then, so I shook his hand. We did the deal. And then I just went away, and I worked with a sound guy on the last movie I did, who had hair just like this. And I thought, well, maybe dreadlocks, like a white guy who's like trying to dread his hair. And I had this lens and this scar and the teeth, and I just kind of put it all together. You know, he could have rejected it.
Right, like that was major news. Is it possible that Milk's reactions and whatnot that he did pertaining to all that could have just pushed him up a crazy amount of subs? Or are y'all not buying it? Do y'all think it's funny style? Comment and let me know. Like I said, I don't know. Milk's always seemed to kind of grow like at normal levels or whatever, but I don't know, you know, like what is it, y'all? Do you guys think he did some other ish and bought some subs? Or do you guys think that these reactions that he did just hit a whole nother level with this major news? Comment, let me know. But as we just stated, one of Milk's main adversaries is kind of up out of the way. He's turned over and new leaf. My bad, y'all. Well, now it seems Milk is kind of mixed up in a whole nother situation with one of his other main blogosphere ops.
Instagram, ITZMILK4. Go follow me. Go.
Talk shit, and what nigga meet me in the hood, we had to do, you know what I'm saying, on the hood.
But, and too, you know, doing that shit, who started that shit is this nigga Milk. This nigga Milk be on y'all ass all every day.
Listen,
nigga,
90% is...
You see why I call this the most Gilligan podcast in the world? Because why would T-Rail be sitting down and interviewing Old Dirty Man Slim? He's not a rapper. He's not a YouTuber. He's not relevant in these YouTube streets. He ain't kicking up enough dust. I mean, you interviewed Jay Stone. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't have, you feel me? That's just me. That's just how I am. You feel me? I wouldn't have did that. But you did it, you know, but Jay Stone is relevant. You know, he's a rapper. You know, he was signed to Nipsey Hussle. So, you know, I guess, you know, that was okay. But why is this Gilligan getting interviewed? I don't know, bro. We got to sit down and talk about this. But why would I not be on a bumper, Lo?
ODM Slim making it to the No Jumper platform, as we were talking about on the channel recently. You know, reportedly C-Mac is, many sources have stated this, that them cases, you know, the legal system when it comes to C-Mac, the court system is kind of almost to its end or whatever, and that he's going to have to go back and lay it down and do some time. And then we saw ODM Slim get bagged up on live, which a lot of people, you know, thought that was it for him, right? Like, they're like, yo, he's on paper. He got caught with the heater. He's done off, you know, because it was like, man, their whole momentum that C-Mac has, it was like kind of seeming like ODM was getting more active in the blogosphere because C-Mac, like, you know, to carry the torch for him, metaphorically speaking, while he was away. And then we saw him get knocked. We're like, damn, is all that momentum going to die? But now he's back out. And the No Jumper interview was actually before the whole, you know, situation getting bagged up or whatever. But I don't know, like, what do y'all think about this here? Trell, however you want to refer to him over there on No Jumper, we know, gave Milk a big shout out with, what's that one dude's name? Treyway 6K, you know, solidifying Milk. And, you know, it was a very viral moment. But now it seems Milk is kind of taking issue with Trell having ODM Slim on there and kind of encouraging him to get more active with the reactions and going back at Milk. But at the same time, it was like he was giving his Milk his props, like, yo, he stays on y'all bumper and everything. And you know, I always put it out there, y'all. J Coffee Talks a square, a nerd, a snitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming out here reacting to the different content and all that. So I know there's definitely some street politics at play here. But I don't know. It seems Milk just kind of takes issue with him being on No Jumper and some of the things Trell was saying. I'm still waiting on that Milk Trell collab. Like, is that ever going to come? I don't know, you know? All these blogosphere politics get crazy with No Jumper, with all these different beefs and whatnot, you know? But I don't know. Hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Milk, King Trell. ODM Slim, C-Mac, you know, the 100,000 subscriber milestone, and you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about it all below. But most def, congrats to Milk. Like I said, love him or hate him, he consistently is at it with his channel. And, you know, a lot of times people say he won't call out certain individuals. In this situation, he's calling out Trell. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, tap in.
Van Winkle says Suge Knight told him to sign over points from the song to a man named Mario Lavelle Johnson. Who is Mario Lavelle Johnson? His name is listed.
That's the guy that Suge Knight brought over there that is an acquaintance of mine that had nothing to do with that song.
You signed over the rights?
Signed over the rights to him so that Suge and them could get paid for it.
So Mario Lavelle Johnson didn't write that song?
No way.
How much were those points worth?
About $4 million, $3 million, anywhere between there. $3 to $4 million.
And you just signed them?
I signed them. And walked away alive.
He says you had a number of men there with guns. You then took him out to the balcony, he says. And you said you're going to sign over the rights. Did you do that?
No, I did not.
It never happened?
Never happened.
You didn't take him out to the balcony?
How does that sound to you?
It sounds like what occurs in other police reports involving you. Again and again, there's a pattern, Mr. Knight, where you do that.
That's not true.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here? Can y'all believe this after all these years? You know, this hip-hop, like, folklore story. Did it really happen? Did it not? Vanilla Ice being hung over the balcony by Suge Knight by his ankles. Like, that's so crazy, too. You hear Vanilla Ice talk about that in the interview. And in long form, he's like, yo, I needed a diaper that day. I shit on myself. I had to do what I had to do to stay alive. Signing all the rights to Ice Ice Baby away to this individual, Mario Chocolate Johnson, who it seems he recently did an interview with the Art of Dialogue channel where I guess he's claiming, you know, because Vanilla Ice always said, yo, that dude had nothing to do with that song, right? And I've heard other cats like Mob James, Reggie Wright all say that is indeed true. But I guess, you know, a dude is saying no, but I wrote a lot of the other songs I was owed money, I guess is what I'm taking from it. Y'all comment and let me know what y'all think if you guys agree. But TMZ's picked up this story. It's getting press. And now Vanilla Ice is getting on Twitter and dissing Suge Knight. Like, what's he talking about? Put on your dancing shoes or something? Like, that could kind of be deemed racist, right? I'm a bit confused about what the fuck he's talking about there. Does he want to have a dance-off? I can't quite understand it. And it's kind of funny, too, because Vanilla Ice and Suge Knight actually bumped into each other since that incident. It was all buddy-buddy and everything. So it's like, come on, Vanilla Ice. Like, you know you didn't want no smoke. And I still wonder, too, how he got the drop on him. Like, Vanilla Ice had good security and everything, but Suge was out there, had rappers shook, period, back in the day. Isn't it wild, too, that it's almost crazy, too, like we've been talking about the whole Elvis discussion lately with that soundtrack and Eminem doing a song on it. And, you know, Elvis, what he did with rock music and in a lot of those narratives and discussions that get brought up. And then with Vanilla Ice in the hip-hop world, isn't it kind of crazy, too? It's almost like he rocked the Elvis pompadour hairstyle. What's that about? Like, is that some kind of symbolic-ish or something like that? Comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. Everyone was ripping on Vanilla Ice, though. Remember, Eminem said, Vanilla Ice don't like me, said some ish and vibe despite me, then ran out and dyed his hair just like me. And he says something like, grabbed Vanilla Ice and ripped out his blonde dreads. And then, of course, the legendary Pop Goes the Weasel by Third Base. That's a classic, man. But I don't know, this is just kind of crazy to me. All these years later, Vanilla Ice is on Twitter dissing Suge Knight, who's behind a wall. And the other dude, Mario Chocolate. Because I guess that was they were a duo, like Vanilla and Chocolate was their gimmick. You know what I mean? He's doing interviews, trying to clear the air. Like, comment, guys, what do you think about this whole story? You know, Ish went really bad for Vanilla Ice after hip-hop. He got real depressed, got into doing that smack juice. Ended up cleaning his act up, and he went on to do that show where he was flipping houses. Y'all ever seen that? some contractor dudes that I knew that I worked with actually was saying when they watched that show, they were like, yo, Vanilla Ice really actually knew his shit with the home repair and whatnot. And then last on the news, man, this is crazy. FBG Cash, killed in Chicago. Another Chicago rapper meets his demise. I guess this happened at like 5 a.m. Someone pulled up on him out of a car, shot him. A woman was hit as well. I believe she survived, but then they just peeled off. There was all kinds of neighbors on the scene that the press and police were talking to, and it was just like, yo, they pulled up, shot him. Someone was screaming, talking about he's dead, and they peeled off. Like, this is just wild. Like, I remember this dude just made it to No Jumper recently, and I was surprised to find out the whole ish with him and Chief Keef's mom. That was crazy, y'all. But R.I.P. to him. You know, another rapper killed, very sad. The violence needs to stop, like, real talk. Comment, what do you guys think? Were you a fan of his music? Do you think this is tied to a particular situation that played out through the music industry? Or do you guys think this was some just straight up like hood business? Or do you guys think it was a little of both? Let's break it all down below. But thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. More content coming. It's coffee, blogging, music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.